What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Fargo, and as usual, right after I upload a video for the upcoming character, Netmarble decides to drop a trailer for him. So guys, let's go ahead and check this thing out because this is actually pretty damn cool. Got that music going. Nice. Nice. And we've seen all this earlier with the video I made earlier, actually. Not everything. We didn't get to see this. That's lit. Now this is very interesting to me. Very, very interesting. Nice, 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 guys. So we'll start from beginning to end and kind of spring through this a little bit. All right, so that's the first skill, guys. We saw that in the the video that I did earlier, right? Really cool, a lot of range, slash, and then this is the last skill. This is honestly one of my favorites right here, this last one. This is nice. That is lit. And that's probably going to have an insane amount of range, which is always good, especially in a fighting game. Then we have his special signature move, right? His super. And this thing is it's almost identical to what it is in KOF 15, but they added little animations to this thing. It looks really, really cool. Like, that's lit, guys. That's lit. There's a little extra added animations in there, and I really like what they did. I think it looks really, really cool. And I mean, it's Krohnen, guys. It's badass. Now we get to some real interesting stuff, which is this right here. So for those of you that don't know, that is concentration. And concentration is actually something that two fighters have so far in the game, right? Who are Kyo and Akuma, right? Both of these characters have concentrate. And what this does is it actually resets a certain skill. So for Kyo and actually Akuma, it can actually reset their for Kyo, it's his first skill. It resets for 100% up to 3 seconds. And then for Akuma, it resets the third skill for up to 3 seconds over and over and over and over. Well, they've done something different for Krohnen if you guys haven't noticed already, right? So you see the EX skill showing up right there, okay? And whenever he moves along, boom, you see the finisher. This is his default, right? It resetted his default. And then you can read the default goes again, and then the default goes again, right? I know you guys have seen me look over here, look over here. Over here is actually where my screen is for watching this, and over here is actually where the screen is on my recording software. But anyways, really, really wild. So he's the first character to be able to reset his defaults with the EX core, right? That is crazy. Right? And what are the implications of this? You know, what does this mean? Well, one, depending on the effects of the default, really is going to depend on how much damage you're going to do. But also, guys, think about time attack. Anytime we do supers or defaults, it stalls the timer. And think about this. Like, say you're using this character in a game mode like Tower of Trials, right? Say you're using him in Tower of Trials. Well, in Tower of Trials, right? These bastards up here, they'll be using their defaults over and over and over. Well, if you can reset your default and keep doing that damn thing, your survivability goes up because you're in an iframe over and over and over. You're going to do a large amount of damage. I mean, it could be really, really good. Now, the problem with this game mode, particularly, is that it's a one and done. I can never stress that enough, man. So, you know, depending on where you're at, like, say, in Tower of Trials, regarding Krohnen, really would depend on how you might feel about it. But, I mean, even at stage 60, guys, where you get 500 rubies, and then, you know, you can get 500 more, that's 1,000. And then, you know, you have 1,500, right? You have 2,000, and then another 1,000 would be like 3,000 rubies, right? Well, is it worth it to spend 3,000 rubies? Is it worth it to spend, you know, you need 18,000 rubies just to go to the pity for a character, and you need 9,000 just to get their 3PG, which you're definitely going to want for this character. Is it worth it to spend 27,000 rubies to get Krohnen, say, just for this game mode, if that's what you're thinking about? And the answer is no. But with the character that has a new mechanic like this, it does foolproof some things for you because you never know what Netmarble is going to do. You never know what they're going to implement later on. So it might come in really handy and it might really be insanely great for time attack, being that he's a purple defensive fighter. And I know for some players out there, that isn't really a great thing either because we already have BS Leona, right? We already have some strong purples. A lot of people already got Akuma, BS0. So they might not feel as motivated to go ahead and get Krohnen just for that reason. And they might also skip just because this is probably a bait banner. And more than likely, I can't confirm this, we might have a collaboration afterwards, right? But the character looks insane. And we saw from the video I did earlier that he does get a 20% attack buff. When he uses his Awakened skill, he gets a 20% attack buff for every single PG bar that's on the screen. So if he has 5 bars, he gets 100% PG gain. Well, with concentration, once you hit the concentration, you can't hit the Awakened skill. If you hit the Awakened skill, then you can't hit the concentration. So we're going to have to see how that actually plays out. But this, I mean, guys, this might be an insane time attack mechanic, right? Not to mention the damage as well. I mean, it could be really, really nutty, but this is the first character to get concentration that actually resets the default. So, I mean, this could be really, really OP, guys. It's pretty cool. I mean, it just resets it 3 times in a row as they're showing. You know, and then we got the new artwork, right, for these cards. Really, really cool looking cards. Can't wait to see what's on the option card. Can't wait to see what's on the set cards and so on. I mean, the trailer looks pretty awesome, guys. I'm really, really happy with the trailer. Some people in my Discord, they didn't really like the shaky cam for the default finisher. They didn't really care for that. Personally, it didn't bother me because I thought it actually added to the effect of him, drilling the living hell out of him. So I thought it was pretty cool. But I'm really excited for Krohnen. I think that trailer looked pretty damn awesome, pretty damn lit, and can't wait to check out how these new mechanics are actually going to work as far as the EX Core. The problem with the EX Core, though, unfortunately, is that you're going to have to take the character to A5 in order to do it, guys. And that is, I mean, think about how many rubies you'd have to spend to go to A5. It could get nasty, guys. I mean, I've seen players spend 60, 70,000 rubies trying to get a character to A5, and knowing that a collaboration is right around the corner, more than likely, it's pretty steep price to pay just for one character, where you could pull in a collaboration and maybe get multitude of characters. Now, we still don't know who the other character is going to be in the banner. We don't know. There are speculations that it could be this guy right here, and I think that would be the way that Netmarble would try to bait more people into going in that banner, just like they did with Leona and Angel, right? I think that's something that they might try to pull, where they use SS Kyo as the other character in the banner because people would try to unlock his EX skill because he would actually get one if he's the character that they choose to put in that banner. So that is something to think about, guys. I mean, they could put in Kula as well, right? But I think that Netmarble knows that if they use Kyo, maybe that would be a better choice as far as trying to lure people into going into that banner and trying to get Kyo or Krohnen or both of them. But all the same, I mean, Kula still could be the other character because she is part of the Krohnen team. So, I mean, we'll see what Netmarble does. We'll see who the other character is going to be in the banner with Krohnen. Guys, let me know what you think about Krohnen being able to reset his default from his EX core and everything that you've seen so far with the character, the trailer. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GD+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See everybody.